good to see you again. I did not expect you to be this soon.
Same. I wasn't expecting I'll be back this soon either. But I could not cope with Williams anymore, so I decided it's better for me to just come back home.
Why? What was Williams doing to you? Was he beating you?
He wouldn't try that, but he was mistreating me, and I've tried my best to put up with the attitude. But Frank, it got too much. I can't take it anymore.
This isn't good, Sophie, but why didn't you reach out to me to tell me?
I didn't want to disturb you and make you think otherwise.
You know I can never think in such a way. Regardless, I never want to hurt you in any way. I want you to be fine wherever you are.
I know that, and I appreciate that, Frank.
But what really caused the problem between you two? Like, what is really wrong?
He doesn't support me, Frank, and it's like every suggestion I make is a bad one to him. He never agrees to it. Do you know he wants me to be writing numbers in his store?
You've got to be kidding me. Writing numbers? What kind of job does he do?
It's sales, and he has a large supermarket.
Wow, I never knew you would marry a store owner, or should I say an average salesman.
I didn't know as well. I suggested that we both further our education together, like you and I wanted to do back then.
I remember, but let me guess, he didn't support the idea, right?
He didn't, Frank. He just wants me at home all day long. But that's not me. You know I'm ambitious. I have dreams, and I want to achieve every one of them.
I know, but since you are back now, have you tried to sort things out between you guys?
No, I don't want to talk to him. I don't even want nothing to do with him.
Thank you so much for coming around. It means a lot.
You don't need to. You have a beautiful woman and your mom is a nice person, even though she's not okay with my decisions.
I'm sorry if she said anything that made you angry.
Not at all. I enjoyed myself. I should be the one apologizing because I'm sure I said a lot of stuff your mom wasn't comfortable with.
Oh, you didn't. It's always nice to see two smart women have business conversations with different views. It makes me happy.
Well, I'm glad I was able to make you happy. Well, I've got to get home to Eddie. Enjoy the rest of your day, Eddie.
What did you just call me?
I called you Eddie. Isn't that the short form of your name? See, take care of yourself.
She sounded just like Ariel. Eddie, it's been long I had anyone call me by that name. My darling Ariel, I miss you so much.
Your impatience almost ruined my plans. I told you not to call me, that I'll come by myself, but you wouldn't listen to me.
I know, baby. I'm so sorry. I thought you had forgotten about me.
How can I forget about the only man I love so much? You know I can't rush everything, because if I do, I will end up with nothing.
I know all of this, but I'm not fine with the way we are seeing just once in a while.
I explained to you that now isn't a good time for regular seeing. I can't risk getting caught.
I know, but we have got to fix our seeing days. You know I love to be around you every time.
I also love to be around you, I do. But you've got to understand me, we need the money.
You don't need to worry much about money. I'm working with a big company now, and I am earning good money. I'm sure if I save, we'll be able to have a handful of cash.
I know you are, but if I just work out now, all my efforts of staying in the marriage will just be in vain.
I understand. And there's nothing more that gives me joy, more than the baby you are carrying for me. I promise to love and take care of you both.
I know you will, but don't forget that you need to be patient, okay?
I'll be patient, but also make sure we see time to time. I love you, baby.
How was your trip? I hope you're not tired.
Not at all, ma. Thank you for letting me know that Sophie is here. I've been so worried. I checked all the places I thought she would be, but I couldn't find her.
It's okay. I am also happy that I called you and you honored my visitation.
Yes, ma. I've been trying to call Sophie, but she hasn't been picking my calls.
She's really angry with you. She told me some things that I am not really happy with.
Ma, I know. And I'm sorry that I have not been the best husband, but I'm trying my best. But Sophie can be difficult.
I know you're trying your best, but you and Sophia need to find a way to balance things between yourself. I know she's stubborn and strong, but what's really the issue here, Williams?
Ma, she says she wants to further her studies. It's not that I don't want her to, but for now, I don't have the finances to assist her.
I know, but you know Sophie can pay for her masters by herself.
I know, ma, but I'll feel less of a man if I don't support her with her dreams, and that is why I asked her to give me time to pause on it for now.
I understand you, but you not having the finance shouldn't stop her from doing what she wants to do since she has the money. But aside from that, she complained about your attitude. Sophie is my daughter and I want the best from her. I will not tolerate it if you keep maltreating her.
I will do better, ma, but I haven't been maltreating her. Believe me that we don't have any issues aside from the school stuffs, but I love her regardless.
If you love her, you should treat her right and make amendments on how you treat her. Treat her better and support her dreams and communicate with her.
Ma, please, I would appreciate if you would help me talk to Sophie. I know she wants to leave me, but please talk to her for me. I will do better, I promise. I'll support her and I'll express myself the more without causing an issue between us.
It is good to know you have also thought about what he did was wrong, and I am glad you are ready to make amendments. I will talk to her.
Ma, I've not seen her since I got here. Is she inside the room?
She stepped out, but look, she's back.
If we can get the goods today, it will be a very good thing. I want only the best products, and I can't afford any losses or missing goods. Am I clear? Okay then, goodbye.
I'm very sorry, sir. I tried to stop her from coming in, but she didn't wait.
It's okay, Austin. You may return back to your post. To what do we owe this surprise visit, Madam Rita?
Madam Rita sounds too bossy. Just call me Rita. I keep telling you this.
Rita, you didn't tell me you were going to be coming over to the office today. And as you can see, I'm very, very busy right now, trying to make sure things are going well with the funds.
I know, but I came here to also see how things are going. Since I invested $100,000 into your dying company, you wouldn't expect that I just sit still.
That's true, but I'm telling you that your money is in safe hands. In some couple of months, you'll only be receiving huge sums of money in your account balance.
I really hope so, Edward. I told you I'm counting on you. I'm banking my whole trust on you. Don't disappoint me, Edward. I'm not a woman you mess with.
You have nothing to worry about. I am putting in my best to make sure that our partnership works out well.
Hello, Mrs. Isabel. How are you doing today?
Austin, I'm not fine. You won't believe this, but Sophie is back to town.
She's back? What brings her to town? I hope all is well.
I can't have this conversation on phone. Can we see later today in the evening? I want to talk to you. Please, Austin.
Of course, I'll make myself available for you. The usual spot with me, right?
Yes, Austin. Thank you so much.
Of course. See you later. What can Sophie be possibly doing here? So how did it go with Marita?
It was fine. She just came by to see if I've started working.
Please don't tell me this is how she will be coming every time and anytime she likes.
I don't think she's someone to do that. But if that happens, always send her in. Unless if I'm in a very important meeting. You know she's the only one with the highest shares in the company.
Doesn't mean she can just come and leave whenever she likes. She ought to show some respect to you as the boss of this place.
It's not in Austin. I've seen some wealthy people do worse than that. Most especially when they are the ones funding the company or with the highest shares, like 75% of it, like Rita. Damn, she has even 100% of the company, I'll say.
But you're going to buy back every part of this company from her, right?
Of course, I will. And she can never know that she bought almost all the company shares. I just wish none of this was happening.
You'll come out of this way stronger than before, man. I trust you.
Thank you for trusting me, man. And thank you for helping the company out. If not for you, I'm not sure Rita would have invested here.
I can't lose you to anyone, Junior. I can't do that. Not to anyone. Not even to your mother. Why did she even come home? Why can't she just stay over? You are my son. You are my baby. My own baby.
I guess I will find you here. Don't tell me you've been here all day.
Where else would I rather be than here, Frank? I can't just help the thoughts that my son isn't going to be with me anymore.
I don't know why you keep thinking this way. Sophie hasn't said anything concerning this yet, or has she, Isabel?
She hasn't, but it's something that will come up soon. I'm just so sure of this. Wish I have my baby, Frank. I want to have my own child as well.
And you will have your own baby, my love, I promise you.
Let's go and try the IVF again. Let's try the surrogate mom idea again. It might work out. I'm sure it will work out this time.
Isabel, I need you to calm down.
How can I calm down, Frank? How? Don't you feel threatened by Sophie's presence here in the estate? Don't you?
Sophie, don't work out on your guest, and damn it, that's your husband.
I'm not interested in anything you have to say concerning Williams. Why did you even allow him inside the house?
Because he was begging me. What was I to do? Lock him outside?
Mommy, I don't want to have anything to do with Williams again. I made it clear to you that he doesn't care about me or loves me.
That man loves you. He loves you. It's just that he's letting others get into his head, and that was what is affecting your marriage to him. Tell me, Sophie, was he always like this?
No, Mom. He wasn't like this. He was all loving and sweet. He was a good man, and he made me feel like he was going to always be there for me.
He has always been there for you, Sophie. Or does he disappoint you?
He's actually there for me, Mom, but he's not the man I got to marry. Mommy, he's different, believe me.
I believe you that. He's different, but what if I tell you that you are also different?
Mom, I'm not different in any way. I'm still the same Sophie.
You are different, darling. And do you remember what I told you both on being patient with each other no matter what happens?
I was patient, Mom, but my patience has its limits, and this is the limits. I don't want to be caged or held back from doing what I want to do. I love Williams, yes, but he has to let me still be myself in this marriage.
Sophie, you both have to sit down and talk things out. Talk on the stuff you both don't like that is happening in this marriage.
What's the use of talking when you would still do something else to annoy me?
I know you are pissed at him, but you have to forgive him. I am sure now he wouldn't repeat the same stuff he did to you. He won't.
What if he does it again, Mom?
You forgive him again and again. Cause I tell you, you both will keep offending yourself in this marriage. And that's why you need to have a forgiving spirit.
Good evening.
Good evening, Isabella Potter. Or should I call you Isabella Olivia?
Do I know you? Your face doesn't seem familiar to me.
Don't bother calling me. I am the one, Isabel. I am Austin, the one who's been hiding behind the marks all this while.
Austin, oh my god, you are... Why? I have seen you.
I know you've seen me before. I think the last time was when I came to look for Mr. Joey. You were looking at me, but you didn't even recognize me or my voice.
I suspected it was you, but you made it seem like it wasn't you. I can't believe that all along it was you. You are Austin.
Yes, I am Austin. So tell me, what do you think of me?
You are good looking, and I think I understand why you covered your face all these years. But it feels kind of strange talking to you like this. I prefer you with the mask.
I'm tired of always wearing a mask with you. I want us to talk this way, so maybe in the real world we can be friends.
Of course we can be friends, but we've always been friends, Austin.
I'm talking about the broad daylight friendship.
Of course, now that I know what you look like, I think we can have that.
Did I have a chance with you, Isabel? Like, to ever win your heart or marry you?
You won my heart back then, Austin, and I was willing to even bring you home to my mom to show you how serious I was about us.
Do you think your mom would have accepted me as your man to wed you? You know I'm not wealthy and neither am I from a well-known family.
I don't think the marriage would have ever held, Austin. You're right.
Come on, Diane. I still need you in bed. I don't want to stay alone.
Elijah, I've spent 4 hours here with you. It's almost done. I need to get home.
We both know that Edward won't be in bed when you get home.
What if he's in bed right now, wondering where I've gone to?
I don't want you leaving tonight. Let's spend the whole night together.
I can't do that, Elijah. I'm going to get caught if I try that.
I don't care, Diane. I need you to stay here with me till probably 5 a.m.
Elijah, please, I beg of you. Just let me go home. Tomorrow I'll try to see you at noon.
Diane.
I love you, Elijah. I will see you tomorrow. I promise you this.
Diane, if you leave, you can be so sure that I will send a note to Edward's office telling him to check the DNA of your unborn child.
You wouldn't dare do that to me.
I would, Diane. Just get back in bed. When it's 5 a.m., you will go home. I'm sure Edward won't be there when you get to bed, so he won't even miss you.
Elijah, this is a risk. What if they find out I'm not there?
Make it easier. You get sent away, and I have you in my life.
What about my siblings, Elijah? Why are you just so self-centered in all of this? Who is going to take care of them?
Am I self-centered? What about you, Diane? It's always your siblings and family every time without you thinking of me.
Son, you are still working.
Yes, Mom. I need to make sure that everything is going as I intended for it. I can't make any mistakes this time around.
You need to rest, son. You are stressing yourself too hard and it's not good.
Mom, I'm going to rest. Don't worry about me. You should go back to bed.
Do you know what the time is?
Probably past 2, Mom. I'll come back to bed by 4 a.m. I promise you.
The time is 5 a.m., son. You haven't slept for how many days now?
Well, I guess I must have lost track of time. Mom, I'll have enough rest soon, but for now, I have to work hard and smart to make sure that we can maintain this lifestyle, since we are not willing for us to reduce our expenses.
Always being calculative, but have you thought about Diane? When was even the last time you both slept in the room?
Mom, she understands that I'm busy.
How does she understand you are busy?
Mom, would you rather prefer that I'm in bed sleeping with Diane while the company hits rock bottom again? And this time, not with our money, but with a stranger's money.
Fine, do what you need to do, but find a balance. Your woman needs you, as well as your unborn child.
Tell both of them that is working hard to give them a better life.
They both still want daddy sleeping on the same bed with them. That reminds me, don't forget to do the right thing with Diane's brothers this month.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Mom.
Please, God, let me not stumble on anyone as I make my way upstairs.
What are you doing by the door, Diane? What are you doing there?
I went for a little stroll as I couldn't sleep.
I didn't know you go for night strolls. It must have been the baby disturbing you, right? And also with Edward busy schedules.
Yes, ma, it's the baby. But with Edward and work, I quite understand.
You'll be fine soon, my love. Very soon you'll be able to sleep for long hours with your baby right next to you. And you, Junior, stop disturbing mommy.
I hope he stops disturbing me.
You have to be here with Edward for now, Diane. You know he's too busy with the whole office work at the moment.
Okay, ma, but I wish he will have my time a bit. I don't even remember the last time he slept in the bedroom with me.
Why don't you talk to him tomorrow morning? I'm sure he would listen.
Is he asleep now?
He's not, but tomorrow morning is a good time to talk to him. Now go and rest.
Thank you, Mom.
Are you ready for us now? Do you want to do some makeover?
You are the one who wasted the whole time today, not me. But I think I'm almost ready. Maybe I'll be right back.
Good morning, Frank.
Morning, Sophie. I'm surprised to see you here this early. Is everything fine?
Everything is fine. Where's my sister and where's my son?
Is everything okay, Sophie? Why are you asking for our son?
Am I wrong to ask about our son, Junior? Or isn't he our son?
Of course he's our son, but I'm surprised to see you here this morning asking about our son.
Maybe we're ready to leave. Sophie, what are you doing here? Is everything okay with you at home?
My cute little boy and my sister. Look at Junior's cute face. Seems like he's looking just like me and no longer like Frank as he's growing up.
My worst nightmares are coming to pass already. I can already imagine what she's going to say next.
He's a cute baby. I'm going to miss him as I'll be leaving.
Leaving?
What do you mean by leaving? Leaving to where?
I'm going back to Dubai. Williams came over to the house yesterday and he's been begging me to forgive him, that we should try to sort out things.
That sounds like a good idea, sis. You both need to settle your differences.
I know. That's what mommy said as well. And I've decided to give him one more chance. I'm willing to sort out things one more time.
Men need more than one chances. Ask Frank. He will tell you same.
Yeah. Men need more than one chances as well as women, because we all make ourselves angry. We offend ourselves.
Do you know the amount of times I've offended Frank and the number of times he has also offended me? I tell you, I can't count it.
It's not about the offense. If it's the offense, it's easy. It's about what I want for myself.
Sophie, I get you. Well, believe me that most of the things I want to do, Frank doesn't like it. And most times he won't allow me, like going to work in the office.
Frank doesn't look like someone who would stop a woman from working. I know he will support your dreams. And if working is part of it, he will let you.
That's true, but Sophie, is this what you want for yourself?
What do you mean by what I want for myself? I don't understand the question.
Your dreams, your goals.
We talked about all of that and he said he's going to support me this time around. He mentioned something on being intimidated by me. Frank, were you ever intimidated by me?
Yeah, in the past I was.
I still feel intimidated by you, sis. You're a person who knows what you want and you go for it without fear but boldness.
Shouldn't he be proud to have a woman like me rather than having the feelings of intimidation?
Not all men like to have a strong woman by their side.
Thank you, my love. I hope your night was fine.
How do you expect my night to be fine without you by my side? How?
Baby, I'm so sorry I didn't come to bed. I have a lot of stuff I'm trying to do. Too many works in the office and I can't take my eyes off them.
Edward, is too much. You work at the office and still work at home.
I promise you that this will stop very soon. In just a couple of weeks or months.
You've got to be kidding me, right? Months? Weeks?
I'm doing all of this to give us all a better life. So that you and our child won't suffer.
Edward, if you choose to not work for the next 40 years, I know that we will be fine.
Well, money is never enough, Diane. I can't sleep on my father's company when there's a lot of work to be done there.
I need you next to me every night, Edward. I miss you.
I miss you too, but for now, this is the sacrifice we have to pay. But I promise you that once I'm able to sort this new business out, we'll go on a month vacation. Just me and you, I promise you, my love.
2 months vacation.
Okay, 2 months vacation, that's fine by me. I love you, baby, and I love our unborn child.
We love you too. Mom told me you didn't eat last night. Please try to have some food before you leave for work this morning.
I'll do that. Thank you, Diane.
I'm really happy she and William sorted out their differences.
Does that man really love her? This Williams of a guy.
Of course he loves her. Why else would he leave his country and come over here to see her?
I just don't feel like he loves her enough, and I feel she shouldn't be with a man like him.
You don't even know him personally and you're making all of these conclusions. Don't tell me you still have some feelings for my sister.
I will not respond to that, but you know that I always care for Sophie and I really want her to be happy.
I also want her to be happy and she's happy with Williams, Frank. It's because she didn't walk her out. You'd have seen the way she was all smiles.
I guess he's happy. Well, are we still going for the out now? You've got a change of mind.
I don't think I want to go out.
This is my mom and this is my lovely wife, Diane.
You really thought she was going to come take her son?
That was what I thought and you can't blame me for thinking this. Frank, why don't we legally adopt Junior as our own son?
Sophie has to agree to that before we do.
Why don't you mention it to her, Frank? I think she might agree to it, don't you think?
How is
Thank you so
everything
much.
going with you and your woman?
It's going well, ma'am. I'm keeping her out in the night and I keep threatening her.
Keep up the good work, but this time around, I need you to take some pictures of the two of you.
Whatever you want, ma. You know that I am going to support you and help you.
My plans are also moving really well. I can't wait to move faster.
Let me guess, you did something today.
I sent in my favorite cookies and chocolates to Edward as a gift. I want to see if it rings a bell in his heart.
Do you think he still loves you? I'm just asking you.
Of course he still loves me. We would have been together now if not for
Recently, I
that engine
understand the
that
point
caught
of
fire.
view
But look at
she's
what the
coming from.
misfortune
Just look at how
brought
many
me. Now I
companies
can
have
wine
closed down
and
here.
dine with the big men in the world.
You are lucky, but not everyone gets lucky when mishap happens to them.
I got lucky because I and Edward have always meant to be together from the start. His mother tried to stop us because I was a nobody, but now I am one of the wealthiest single women in the estate, and not even her can stop our love.
I think I and Diane were also meant to be from the start, but I didn't have the money to take care of her, so she had no other choice but to be with Edward.
We will both get what we want, I promise you.